Welcome back to Chamber Exchange, the TV show. Again, we want to thank our sponsor, Bank Hometown, who helps make Chamber Exchange, the TV show, happen. So, thrilled to have with us the executive chef, Rick Araujo, and managing partner, Chris Besaw of Off the Rails. Now, Off the Rails is a new restaurant and bar that has opened up in the first phase. We have a second phase with an expanded music venue coming up sometime later in the fall. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
So a lot happening quickly, and before Chris, I'll start with you. I've described the Rucker effect. Cliff Rucker has, 5 or 6 years ago, came into Worcester, brought the Railers hockey team, has invested and partnered with a whole bunch of groups and really added a new level of vibrancy and optimism to the city and its economic development efforts. And one of the pieces in that regard is this Off the Rails restaurant and some of the partnership with you. Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, so Cliff's been a huge asset to Worcester, such a great guy, and really helped turn things around with his investments here. So he gave me a call and asked me if I wanted to, he had this concept, he wanted to do a country music venue and restaurant, and he asked me if I'd get involved, and I was more than happy to do so. And that was back in April. So we've come a long way in a short period of time, and I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to get the venue open. Restaurant's doing great, and that's where we are right now.
But you're selling yourself a little bit short. You've also worked with Chris, you've also worked with Cliff on some of the music venues and really kind of adding a whole level of kind of activity to kind of what people might say is the Palladium block in downtown.
Yeah, we want to kind of have this area be more of a live music district, right? With the DCU, us at Off the Rails, and the Palladium. So all the live music, the Hanover Theater, Mechanics Hall, this is more of a theater district now, and just live in and up down here.
And we want to bring people downtown for a whole variety of things. The concerts at the Palladium, events at the Palladium, the successful outdoor concerts and venues you've run in the parking lot, and now Off the Rails is just kind of taken to a whole nother level.
Right. Yep.
On a year-round basis. So, Rick, we were saying before we came on, my brother and sister-in-law were recently at the restaurant. They texted me, I think, halfway through the meal, saying they had what a great meal, the food. Tell us about what people can expect when they come to Off the Rails. Is a theme?
Yeah, I mean we're sticking with a Southern theme. It's kind of a broad stroke of all the Southern classics that you might expect if you've spent time down south. We're not focusing on any specific state, region, anything like that. It's we're doing some barbecue, we're doing some low country cooking, fried chicken, of course, is a feature over there. So we're having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, and I guess there are some in the bar, some number of specialty beers. There's some specialty drinks, as long as the regulars. In terms of offerings.
Yeah, we got a lot of southern cocktails, 20 beers on tap. We really just want to make sure you have that good pub feel as well when you come in. Our tagline is bring a little bit of Nashville to Worcester. We really want people to feel that when they come through. And
then there is, as we talked about at the beginning, there's a couple phases. The first phase is opening of Off the Rails, but there's live entertainment, country themed.
Yep. Yeah, we're currently building out a 4,100 square foot live music venue that will be attached to the restaurant with a patio that will hold about another 100 people. So the project, at the end of the day, inside will be able to hold about 620. With the patio, it's going to be more around 700. So we're going from 120 capacity to almost 700.
And we've seen, country music just explode in terms of its popularity nationally and in the Northeast on a regular basis. And we've seen some venues in Worcester over the years. But this will be unique in the sense that, Rick and his team will be putting, real, Southern, cuisine out there and foods and experiences for people. Right now in the dining room, there is live entertainment, kind of country music oriented, and then the second phase will just expand it even more.
Yeah, we currently have a small stage in our dining room. It's a 1 to 2 person stage, singer-songwriter style, and we have live music nightly. Every night that we're open, we have live music.
Yeah. And Rick, I mean, this is kind of unique. There really isn't a venue that I'm aware of that on any night that people can go to and kind of have that Southern food experience.
No. I mean, we've got a lot going on at the restaurant between the live music aspect in the dining room as well as the food in the bar. A lot of places offer live music a night or two a week, but we're trying to create that experience on a daily schedule that people just know what they're going to get, and they're going to get that consistent experience and have a good time, let their hair down.
And Chris, you've some of the partnership with Cliff, you've had some experience and brought at least a couple of country shows to the Palladium what were well received. So you see this is just kind of a logical expansion.
Yeah, the biggest one was John Pardee, and that sold out at the Palladium, which shows that there's definitely a need or want for country here in Massachusetts and Worcester specifically.
And there's no shortage of talent, we know.
No.
So Off the Rails is going to help create a little corner in Worcester that'll be like the Broadway district in Nashville, right?
Right.
That's the plan. So if people want to learn about the restaurant, book reservations, what music might be coming up, where can they go? What can they?
Best place to do is go to offtherailsworcester.com. All of our information, all of our acts, all of our food menu, everything's right there.
Right. And Rick, anything people should be coming up? Labor Day weekend, fall, anything?
One thing we're really excited about with the space that we're going to have coming up is we're going to do lots of really fun events, pig roasts, block parties, all kinds of stuff. So there's always going to be something new going on, running a lot of specials. It's going to be something different every week. So we're really excited to kind of keep people on their toes.
And really unique. Well, the Rucker Effect continues with great partnership with two individuals, Executive Chef Rick Araujo, and we have Managing Partner Chris Besaw of Off the Rails. Thanks for coming on and giving our viewers a little highlight of what they can experience now and then what's to come.
Thanks for having us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks we got one more segment left. We're going to talk about Washington. Yes, breaking news, a bipartisan infrastructure deal has been struck, what that means for Massachusetts and our region. Stay with us.
Since 1889, Bank Hometown has stepped up to bat for our neighbors. In the past 5 years, we've donated $1.3 million to local organizations that help enrich lives and bring people together. And we're not stopping there. We're always looking to tackle the challenges of today and fuel the leaders of tomorrow. No matter how life changes over the years, we'll continue to show up for our neighbors, for our communities, and for you. Bank Hometown. Unlock your potential.
Just watch me now. Just watch me. Just watch me now. Just watch me. Just watch me now. Just watch me. Just watch me now. It's so good. Got me up on this feeling. It's so good. How you lie me now. On the top, looking down. Got me on higher ground
This is Radio Worcester. Local talk, local news, local events. We got it, and we've got opinions that you're going to want to hear.
That Worcester will be thought of and spoken about.
We're live every morning, 6 to 10 a.m., and if you can't catch us then, you can find us online day and night at radioworcester.com. This is your town. This is your morning show. Talk of the Commonwealth with Hank and Ben.